destroy them.
We meeting up in Eastern Waste?
Yeah.
We haven't sent invites out yet, have we?
No.
Yeah.
You already finished spending me.
There's only 27 in the raid right now, though.
I'll be right back. I'm just making a cup of tea.
Wind chills up if anybody needs that namer.
The only two I need in this zone is Mahaha and Monolith, the Unstoppable.
What up?
Hello.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Hello.
Howdy.
So we gonna get drunk tonight?
Don't drink. I'll raise a doobie for you, though.
I wish I had that freedom.
Maybe one day.
I'm not really looking. I don't think it's gonna happen in Texas, but you never know.
There's always Colorado.
Theo?
Well, yeah, I gotta move, and the family has agreed to move with me. That kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna ever happen in Texas.
Like it's ever
Nah.
gonna happen in Turkey either.
They figured they could make as much tax money off that as they do oil. It will happen.
I don't know about that.
Okay, ladies and gents, if you need mod rods or pet toys, now's the time.
I'm getting a rand to see who has to do it.
Is someone talking? I can't hear them.
I'm talking. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Evil.
Somebody else was talking. The banners down and raid invites have gone out. It's 8:09. Yes.
I was trying to see who I could turn up, but I can't find out who was talking so low.
Same.
It's a trap. He's just talking low until he wants to yell. When to turn him up.
No, I'm good. I like
Yeah, I'm a little hard of hearing. What'd you say?
Huh?
I don't know.
I'm tired. Not sure if I want to raid. That's where I'm at right now. But I'm going to do it anyways.
Every week, you guys get more stronger and stronger. So, when we do this, it should be the best one ever.
I don't ever get stronger. I'm an enchanter. My diaper just gets more wet.
Oh God,
you get
that's an
better.
image.
I'm actually totally impressed with the enchanter survivability. My entire fucking crew will wipe, and the enchanter's
better?
holding everybody mezzed as I res and rebuff everybody.
You just keep that one, what's it called? Polycascading
messing with
rune
my,
on the
settings.
rotation. Good to go.
I was messing with my settings last night, I think it was. I'm not quite sure how it is.
If he loses a bez, he puts himself in
That better?
stasis.
Too much.
Yeah, but yeah, you throw quite a bit of mezzes down before you get to that point.
It takes a while to res and buff, but he's holding the leash.
Yeah, to be honest, probably is. Thanks for the follow, Red 2. Thanks for fun. Did I not get...
Benny, remind me to send you a whole bunch of cards today. Very nice. I'll just send them. I have a bunch, like 2 bags full.
Oops.
Anybody need like the enchanter stuff, you gotta send me a tell and whatnot. What is that one called? Nice perpetual terror. Chrono each cast. Thank you.
Shit.
You can afford a copper.
I don't know.
Oh.
Sometimes I think they are.
Hey, I don't like that new title, Benny.
Sorry, Ben. I was typing Ben the knee, and I decided I knew you needed it.
Ben the Carnage doesn't sound good, man. That sounds like some kind of jail shit that I don't want to see. I'll fight you till I'm dead, man.
Well, that's what's going to happen when you don't bend your knee.
Yep, that's exactly
So hey,
how
Carnage,
it's
I
going.
found a converter cord for my dryer, and the directions.
Right on.
That's exactly how it goes.
And my
Yeah, as long
All
as
tied to my F key.
it was 35 amp, I was good, or 30 amp, whatever. So and it is. So
it is. I checked on that. In fact, I sent you a picture.
Are you talking about your computer settings?
No, my dryer.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh no, he gave me good advice. Between him and my dryer's gonna work.
I don't know jack about computers, man. I am an electrician though.
Would you have to get a different pigtail with a different prong layout or something?
Different
she's
layout, yeah.
She's got an ancient ground plug that's got the ground, or sorry, ancient dryer plug that's got the ground in the center.
Actually, it's the kind that was built until 1996. I asked my landlord too, and this house was built in '91, so it is the older model though.
I have never seen one of those in my life.
And you just buy a different cord for your dryer?
I went to Home Depot and got a different cord, and you take the dryer apart and you replace the cord. And I will keep the other cord for the next place I move.
Well, I've been in a few different
Fully
apartments on mine. I just got two.
Go.
I got one that's a tri-prong and then a quad prong, right? And just got a little panel on the back. You pop it off, and it's the screws. You know, pull the screws out and screw the new one in. I've had to swap
Exactly.
The wiring diagram is right there.
Exactly. I saw it when we were cleaning the dryer, and I checked the breakers for him. He told me to check the breakers and make sure I could do this first, so I did. I checked the breakers. So we will do that. My grandson was going to do it today, but he's got to do it tomorrow morning.
Poor man's connection for a whole house generator is to go directly from the generator directly to the dryer plug since it's 220 and run the power into the meter, run the power into your panel the back way with your main breaker shut off. It's safe up to about W. I wouldn't push more than that through it.
Not a good idea though, man.
Now, even recommended that as long as you stay below 5 kW, because and you obviously you don't want to send power over the line and blow somebody off the telephone pole outside.
That's probably not a good idea, no.
He doesn't care which way it runs.
No, I was sorry. I was asking like, what is that? You said you have a whole house generator. Is that like diesel powered or something?
The generator you have, obviously, if you don't have it wired into the house, you're running lead cords all over the place to get the power where you want it to be in your house. The way to do it without having a whole house hookup is to run it through any of your 220 outlets, either your, if you have electric stove or your dryer, and you go from the generator's 220 out to the house 220 plug, in the dryer or the stove. And as long as you don't run more than like 5 kW, the only danger is if you run too much power for the wiring in the house rating, the wiring will heat up and start a fire.
Yeah, Benny, hot. You live on a reservation? Because that's stuff we do.
No, I have a 12.5 kW generator and I'm hooked up directly to my house. I got a separate breaker panel for the generator. But I didn't always.
I have a second breaker also in my cabin. I didn't always either. It's an ancient cabin.
These house generators, this is like a common thing in cold states, I guess.
My cabin's in Pennsylvania, so it is cold, I guess.
I don't know.
Where it floods a lot.
Well, personally, if I was in Arizona, I'd be all off the grid. I mean, you get enough sun, there to power your entire house.
California too.
Yuck. California, yuck.
Yeah, if you're not
the only problem with that is you'd have to live in California.
But I was telling him, if you do it right, you can ski and surf in the same day.
And catch your mudslide on your way home.
You know, I've actually dug houses out of mudslides. It's not very funny.
No, I watched a video and it was like, you know how a car gets crushed at the crusher place? All the land slided together and everybody's house smashed into one and there was nothing left of the land. It was horrible.
The mud's a bit more liquid, it just fills the houses up.
It's even worse.
And then you dig out their possessions for them. And I've had my father come home with his shirt burn off his back. He was Forest Service here in California. So the fire and the mudslides are sort of serious.
Within the next 5 years, you're going to see more and more people go to whole house systems because they're trying to figure out how to repurpose the Generation 1 batteries out of the electric cars, the Leafs and the Bolts and the
Why is there two
hybrids
fire
that first
extinguishers?
came out, because those car batteries are not producing the power enough for quick takeoffs in a car. They age out and they got to remove the battery. They don't know what to do with it. They're perfect for storing energy for a home house.
Yeah, there's actually prototypes of homes that are being installed without any copper wiring whatsoever, and you have 120 volts at your receptacle plugs.
Well, Tesla had a wireless ground circuit. You could go up to 7 miles with Tesla towers. And he even had a map where every tower is supposed to go on the planet.
New York's offering grants right now for you to install home car generator or home car plug-in stations.
You know, I'm still wondering how much more money it's actually going to cost on your power bill to charge up your car every other day.
Now you have a solar system, buddy. You're charging off solar.
You see what I'm saying, though, right? Like charging this car up every day might, or every other day when you need to recharge the battery, might end up costing more than buying gas.
Well, I don't think you're going to have a choice. I mean, General Motors has announced that they're not going to produce any internal combustion engine automobiles starting in like 10 years, and they're already rolling out a full line of electric vehicles. I don't, it's going to be forced upon you.
Oh, yeah.
All new homes in Ontario have to be built with a power receptacle in the garage for
What? I just got
car chargers.
downgraded.
But there's a lot of scams with that. I was visiting my mother in the hospital, and they had free power charging stations there, so I just whipped it at those spots. But there's power stations that you could pay by credit card. I mean, there's all kind of things out there, and the dealers, when they sell you electric car, let you come back to the dealership and charge for free.
Tesla's got a bunch of charging stations set up for free. There's one behind a big gas station here where I live. It's got like 10 stations. Never seen anybody there.
The only thing is, it takes a long time to charge a car.
Is that there behind the gas station where all the hookers are, Garrick?
Hey, it's where them lot lizards hang out.
That's a different kind of charge.
That one.
Well,
That's a
You
different
got to
story.
plug it in a different hole.
Those are never free.
you need a new mod, Rob, drop your old one. I'll
lately
be
it's
casting new ones in about the count of 10.
taking fucking forever. Raids are supposed to start out at 8 and tend up ending to be 8:30. I like to get
How
on
too late am I?
and be streaming and everything by 8.
Yeah,
So I
we're
always
just
hope that
standing out here waiting.
it'll be
Well, I'm
everything
trying
will
to get
be
on
up
Murder
and
on
going.
now, so I'll be in there in just a second.
Yep. What if I wanted K Brook?
Alright, so we are just waiting on a murder to get in here, and then we'll go ahead and get the show on the road.
That's me. I'm always slowing everything up. Hmm.
Taco
season.
I fixed my mic now.
Congratulations.
What are we looking like there, Jeffrey?
Oh, you just hit the guild hall. I take it there's a banner down of some sort.
Sure is.
I was gonna say take the invite first, but
Yep, I did. Now I'm zoning.
Anybody sure they don't want to hail and type in ready?
I don't know if he's heard that enough.
now y'all can go ham on typing ready.
He's not ready yet.
Right. 15 seconds.
It's because he's not related to Oxmo.
He's cooking. 15 seconds. 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 15 se
So, question based on the
Cold.
achievements you want to go after tonight, Andrew. It's easier to get the no golems if we go back to the old spot.
Please.
That's what I was thinking too. We go over there, but is it going to be as easy getting the don't eat the dead ones there?
I don't know. Lance would have to speak to that.
The don't eat the dead is simply once we hit 11%, we don't do any damage. No dots. The tanks take off their weapons. They do a no damage set. And no damage until all the ads are dead. Then we do some more damage till the next set of ads spawn.
So we can go back to our old spot, Lance. Do you think? I mean, it's just easier if the crystals spawn north to get no golems from here.
We can actually put them out into the thing, and we can put them out in the regular arena, so we're not even in that corner anymore. It was just that corner was to try to get the nobody called.
I mean, it's actually better for the no eat if the giants don't come all the way in and we have to go out and fight them, because if they get close to him, he'll eat them. Well, he'll eat them halfway across the zone.
Eat them anywhere in the zone. What we have to do basically at 11% is split the DPS up with a couple tanks, and we go downstairs to where they spawn. So in the southeast and the southwest, you go down to the bottom of the ramps. You put 2 sets of DPS there, along with a tank and a healer. And as soon as they spawn, we pound on them.
All right, so it sounds like we go after we don't worry about the aura at all, because we're going to try to kill the crystals as fast as we can. Once we're through the crystal stage, then we can do that. He'll be like 20%, right?
Because they spawn at random times, the crystals, I think. But yeah, if we go down in this corner over here, if you come down to the southwest, or yeah, right here at the bottom of this ramp is where the giants spawn, and this one and that one, and they spawn down in here. So if we come to them, we'll be able to hit them right from the start. The other tanks can be on the other side. We go from here and just go right around the corner, and we'll be at the other spawn site, and then hit those, and come back up to the top to do damage on him again.
All right, so we can leave the banner where it is. That's where we'll do the healing and all that shit. When we split off to go down there, we won't need healing because they're far enough away by going down there. If we're tanking them here.
How bad is the aura? Like, can the melee just go smash it with the casters and
It hurts.
It hurts, yes.
Worried about the don't get in the aura achievement. We already got that one, so.
Right. It just, you're going to need healers to be on their A game in order to keep the people who run into the aura up.
Stick with casters and rangers on that one. And we got a bunch of rangers in here tonight, so.
Yeah, we've never had a problem touching the auras. We've done that pretty successfully.
Alrighty, so nickel tour for everybody. We're gonna get this thing started, and then this guy's gonna come from the south, beat up some things on the north, and then we're gonna start beating up more things coming from the north and the south. Our primary goal tonight is the don't eat your dead. So when we hit 13, actually let's call it maybe, yeah, we'll go with 13%. We're gonna really slow down DPS. So necros, druids, dot classes, really watch your DPS at that point. We do not want to go below 11% until we get the ads. Then when we kill the ads, we're going to go back to DPSing. So make sure that everything's off at that point so that there's no damage on him. And that's on Deracor.
The way it works is once those ads spawn, you have at 11%, you have 30 seconds to kill them all.
Remember, if you need a mod rod, bug me tonight.
So that's what we should use our burns on, is those.
Oh fuck yeah!
Say that again about the burns.
When we get that set of ads after 11%, we want to burn them down in 30 seconds or less.
It's only if they're the giants, right? If we get the wolves, we don't
Same thing. 30 seconds.
Yeah, he eats the wolves too.
But this is like a really long raid, so I can burn at the start and have them back for 11%, right?
Probably.
Works for me.
Either that or you can use your short burns at the start and keep your big ones till the end. I'd say nothing over a 10-minute timer should do it.
What? The fuck?
Well, that should be fine, and then we're gonna rush out to the ramps to kill at that point. So So what do you think? Group 2 southeast, group 3 southwest for tank groups. And then 4 and 5 respectively for DPS, kill whatever's out there and get back here.
Just have to be careful if we get a set of wolves. So I don't know if you want to do a little bit. Have 2 and 3 split the sides, and then you have one tank set of tanks back here in case wolves come running from the south while we're down below.
All right, Jack and Tinder, you're gonna go tank southeast then, since you're not on the tank line up there. Wrath, you and Kay go to southwest. Let's just keep the tanking, and we'll send group 4 for DPS on that. Okay, so when we get to the 11% point, we're going to get ad spawn. We have to kill the donate the dead in 30 seconds at that point. So if you come out here, Jack, out into the straight south, they come up the ramps down to the southeast and the southwest. So whatever's there, pick it up. Don't let it get up here. Group 4, however you want to split out your DPS on that to kill. There should only be 3 of them, so kill them as fast as you can. We got 30 seconds to kill them, and then get back in here and get everybody on the boss. Does that make sense?
Serious.
Yipper.
Yes, Jack. Someone will call it. We might send you and Wrath out at like 14% just to be in the vicinity.
So then Barrickson's going to stay here for splash for the cure.
Yes.
Casters,
can
we're
we
going after no
first
golems
net-
tonight, so when you get on the crystals, if one is getting real big, don't be afraid to use a short burn on it. It's more important to make them dead before they turn into a golem than it is to save your burn for a parse.
So can we have the person that group 4 is going to assist out here on the ice go right now to where he's going to stand at so we know where to go?
Well, it depends where they spawn.
They're either going to spawn in the southwest where they normally run from in the southeast. So one could spawn on one side and two on the other, or all three on one side. They're going to come from the two tunnels over by the two banners.
Okay, so we go to one of those two banners.
Correct. Go to the banner and then go into the archway and down the ramp, and that's where they spawn.
Okay, so basically we go to one of the banners.
Correct.
We're spawn camping.
Yeah, but then if you just go down the ramp, start.
Hope we picked the right one.
Well, they can spawn in both, so it's kind of
I'll call which way to go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. What are we waiting
You
for?
just say right or left. It makes it easier.
Yes, I'll say right or left.
All right. Any final questions?
Ready?
since it takes a while, I'm just going to hail.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank fuck.
God, give this guy some fucking sow, dude.
Seriously, if he does eat the brown lettuce taco, he'll be running to the freaking porta potty. Come on.
You can do it. You can do it.
And don't forget,
Celestial
if you get
Riggin
called out for
cast.
vindication, you're going up in the northeast corner away from the raid.
That's a shit spot to go. Oh, you fast today.
There, here the Giants get off their core because they're
D. I
here.
popped on Eternal Lights. D. I popped on Evilons.
Stop fucking dying so fast, bro.
Celestial Rapidity. Promised cast.
AEs are fine.
Promised heal finished.
Next set.
Promised cast. Promised cast. Promised heal finished. Yalp down. Celestial rapidity down. Promised heal finished. Celestial Regan cast. Promised cast.
Push some damage while we finish this off.
Promised heal finished. Promised cast.
Benny Mage, northeast. Let him get here.
Promised cast. Promised heal finished.
Here come the Giants. Everybody off the air core. Get on the Giants.
Stack up for splash.
Stack up for
Promised
splash.
heal
Make
finished.
sure you're close.
Crystals spawn.
Okay, no damage on the air core. Go get the crystals. Rangers
curse.
and
Rangers and casters go for assist on Benny Mage for that.
Promised cast.
There is one north.
Yep, 2 south, 1 north.
Promised cast. Promised heal finished.
Switch to the next one further south.
damn, a lot of people didn't stack up.
Promised heal finished. Promised cast.
K-Brook, northeast.
As soon as this is dead, everybody
Yalp
north.
down.
If you can cast,
Promised
go up to the
cast.
north and help out with the last crystal.
Promised heal finished.
No damage on him yet.
Short burn.
You want
Yeah, no
Healing frenzy down.
so we don't push another set of
Stack up for
crystals.
splash. Promised
Everybody
heal
who's up
finished.
here at the crystal is fine. You don't need
Promised
to get a cure.
cast.
Okay, now we can go back and get on Dare Core and push some more damage.
Just remember, when we call for no damage,
Promised
we mean
cast.
no damage.
Promised
Stop
heal
attacking.
finished.
Yeah, 2 waves of crystals would make us fail that probably.
Crystals spawn.
Everybody get off
Promised
Dare
heal
Core.
finished. I popped on eternal lights.
Get casters and rangers on the crystals, and everybody else on
Celestial
the
Regan
Giants. The 2 red
cast.
one cons first.
Promised cast.
Rona, northeast, or just away from the raid at least.
Rona, go up north and start banging on the crystals up there.
No damage on Dare Core at this point.
Promised heal finished.
So 2 crystals are north, right? After this?
Yes.
Thank you.
Shining down.
We
Promised
have one
cast.
in the east.
Still 1 in the south that we didn't get. So let's kill 1 in the north first.
Stack up for splash.
Everybody stack up for splash unless you're all the way up at the crystal.
Shining down on Androcles. Promised heal finished. I popped on Androcles. Shining down on Tinder date. Shining down on Gumlek. Shining down on Eternal Light.
Last crystal, guys.
Shining down on Jack Hulk.
Jesus.
Garrick, when they get back, Paragon, please.
Promised cast. Flurry of Life down. Promised heal finished.
I did Dread Rot.
I'm
Run away.
snare. Shit. I'm running east. Stay away from me.
I did say the aura could kill you.
I know.
No, not you.
Promised
Somebody
cast.
else.
Are they back?
Yeah, go ahead and Paragon.
Stack up for splash.
Stack
Promised
up for splash.
heal
We
finished.
don't want to see all those people
Yelp
charmed.
down. Promised cast.
Do some damage till Sutton spawns.
Cure curse.
We're gonna call dots off at like 18.
What do you mean? Come save me. I'm scared.
Promised
You're a
heal
necro.
finished.
You can get your own mana back. Wolves from the south. Tanks.
Promised cast.
Everybody off of Darecore. Get on the wolves.
Crystals spawn.
And casters and rangers. So definitely no damage on Darecore at this point.
Promised heal finished. Promised cast.
All right, all three
Seething.
crystals are south, guys.
Seething run. If you have a wolf, let us know.
Got one of his.
We got 3 out here in the open.
Promised heal finished. Promised cast.
All right, the next one is far east from this one, guys.
Stack up for
Crystals are
splash.
next. You want us to stay off Indy?
Stay off Indy. So just stack up for cure. Unless you're out far, then you're fine.
Cure curse. Celestial Riggin cast.
I may
Promised
be
heal
wrong about
finished.
that though. Could be giants.
I got to come in for a cure. I got it on me.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Ready
Why
for a
would
cure.
you?
There's still a crystal out
Promised
there.
cast.
No kidding.
We're on it.
I think I burned
Recuring.
Come on, please don't fail
It
it.
just wouldn't be
It's-
very good to be charmed.
Promised
Where's
heal
the third one?
finished.
Foul assist.
Promised cast.
Well, looks like we got it. Excellent. Wow, that's still a lot of cure charms. Okay, push some damage. Carnage, Grand, and Paragon.
Promised heal finished.
We can push until we either get giants
Promised
or another
cast.
set, or wolves, or everybody off and onto the giants.
Crystals spawn.
Definitely no damage on
Crystal up.
Darecore.
Stack up for splash. Promised cast. Promised heal finished. Cure curse.
Stack up.
Damn it, I got to come back for a cure again.
Promised heal finished.
Need a cure. Still need a cure.
Did you
And I'm
get all three?
I can't go after crystals if I'm going to get charmed. I came back and called for a cure 3 times, standing at the banner, and never got it.
No, I'm just asking if you got all three. There's one north.
There was one north, one
Promised
south.
cast.
We're going north now.
No damage on Daracore. ToV Monk, run.
MGB.
Promised heal finished. Promised cast. Celestial Riggin
Use short
cast.
burns if you can, casters, on that last one.
Yelp down. Celestial Riggin cast. Stack up for splash.
We should be okay.
Promised
up here.
heal finished. Cure curse.
What the fuck is that?
Okay, go ahead and do some damage. No dots after 18%. Get on the wolves. No damage on Daracore. Three are coming from the southeast.
DI popped on seethings. Promised cast.
Oh shit.
Nulty run.
Promised heal finished. Promised cast.
Okay, direct
Promised
damage
cast.
only and melee only.
Stack up for splash.
And stack up for splash.
Promised heal finished.
Necros, you can melee.
I was gonna.
Cure curse.
Alright, after the cure is out.
Promised heal
Tank it.
finished.
Wolves,
Go.
everybody get off. Everybody off Daracore. Get these wolves dead.
DI popped on Rathaneels. Promised cast.
Grinaldi, NGB, please.
Feel it, I was already told them BG and cast it.
I never told you to fucking cast
Promised
it.
heal finished.
Right, there should be no damage on Daracore right now.
Benny Mage, run away.
I don't know who
Celestial
the fuck
Riggin
told
cast.
you to cast it. That fucking says it all.
Okay, direct damage only and melee only.
Promised cast.
Okay, at this point, everybody off and push
Crystals spawn.
crystals, so nobody on.
Promised heal finished.
Your assist is out of
Cure
action.
curse.
Somehow I'm snared.
Stack up for splash if you're close enough.
Promised cast.
I see dots on the boss.
I also see pets on the boss.
Yelp down.
Take your pets off the boss.
If you
please.
want to do some damage, go beat up some crystals. Just don't run into
Promised
the ore.
heal finished. Promised cast.
Alright, I'm on the crystal north.
There's what, 2 up there?
One.
Oh, there were 2 out there. Holy shit! Look at all the people charmed again.
You guys are terrible at this game.
Promised heal finished.
I mean, you get told by Gina that you need a
Promised
cure.
cast.
It doesn't
Kennig.
matter. You don't get it anyway. I don't even want to hear that shit.
Kennig, run away.
Alright, ramp tanks should be in position.
Put group 4 on the west ramp. Group 5 on
Promised
the east
heal
ramp.
finished.
Kennig, run away.
Away from the ring. I'm far away from everybody throwing at the crystal.
And then everybody else who's here can group 5 over the east ramp, and then
Stack up for a splash.
stack up for your
Promised
splash over
cast.
there. Everybody, you can push until a set of giants spawns. At Kenzo, I wouldn't stand down there without a tank.
Cure curse.
Yeah, we need tanks on east.
Promised heal finished.
We got seething here now. Okay, don't over DPS them. Go ahead, keep going until you get a spawn.
I stopped.
You can keep meleeing, just no dots. And the tank tax are you'll have to switch to a non-damage set so you don't push him. If once he spawns.
Promised cast.
There they are.
Celestial
we got 2 on
rapidity.
the east.
Do we keep burning on Derrickor or no?
Yep, all damage off.
Off damage.
Do we run east?
Omerta, run away from the raid. You can split the DPS between east and west in order to kill him.
Promised heal finished.
You gotta burn though, guys.
Promised cast.
No damage on Derrickor, so he doesn't drop. Too late.
Promised heal finished.
He ate one.
Promised cast.
Everybody back.
Stack up for a
Oh,
splash.
wait. No one run back. Wait, stop. Let the cure get the splash over there first, then we'll go back.
Crystals.
Cure curse.
And crystals. So casters, rangers.
Promised
and we can
cast.
just start killing Derrickor
Promised
anyway.
heal
You guys do
finished.
the crystals while we do this.
Celestial rapidity down.
It was just somebody's spellcast aura.
I don't see
Oh.
crystals.
Okay, never mind. Bad information.
Promised heal finished. Promised
Won't be
cast.
the last time.
All right, well, we got no golems. I think for the no eat to dead,
Promised
we're gonna
heal
have to, in
finished.
addition to the 2 groups you're splitting out there, Andrew, we're gonna have to assign like odds and even groups to go
Yelp down.
with them to help make them dead fast.
Put all the damage out there so they don't attack the boss.
Well, going out there is about killing them fast, not about they don't want to attack the boss.
Earlier, not like.
Oh, sorry.
Overall, I mean, we got 1 giant dead on the east side, so I mean, we didn't do too bad.
Seconds on preview.
It would just be nice, you know, and I guess, again, it's the first time we try to do it that way, that if those groups called 2 giants east, 1 giant west, or 3 giants east, whatever, just because I didn't know which way to go. I just picked a direction and ran. I just, you know.
I actually said there were 2 east and 1 west.
Right, but I was already there killing them.
Oh, okay.
Was killing the 1, not the 2.
Drop your old mod rods, and I will send out new mod rods. Incoming mod rods.
Ace Misto, did you loot your ornaments?
Is this
And you
sacrifice or no sacrifice? Yes.
so this one is going to be no sacrifice.
Excellent.
ToV's in love. No sacrifice list.
Dude, I can never make it to Sethir's tomb. Unless someone has a campfire
Set
down
your
already
meeting until
there and lets
someone
me
drop
teleport
dead.
there, I can't get there. I tried to get there to go farm something. I think it was one of the medallions to unlock something. From a name. I probably died 6 times before I gave up and just said, okay, I can go do something else.
Do we have 2 minutes, Andrew?
Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, fuck that.
Your parse sucks, Birdie. I'm 5 on mine.
Can you post yours?
It really is, though. Yeah, I go to FM to farm blue diamonds. for
Wow,
gold.
Wrath, that's like almost the identical parse numbers that you showed me earlier from that Tantor fight.
But yeah, I only kill the wolves or whatever they're called, like on the right side of the map, like top right. I'll hop up to a different channel.
Again.
What are you talking about?
Preston?
Yes.
I banned George. He's no
Really?
longer allowed in the base. He's gone.
Oh, from the base. I thought you meant from the fucking server.
No, that's next.
That's pretty funny.
If he doesn't go away.
Or
be gone, Dot.
Okay, no.
I'm gonna make a force field around our base so he can't get back in.
Do it. Yeah, I feel like that's a little tough.
Wow.
Used to
That's
play
fucking
Necro
gay. I
a
thought I was gonna be able
long
to do
time
that.
ago. But yeah, I never actually. Yeah, I started EverQuest as
What
a
do you think you're
Necro.
gonna be able to do to
But
George?
then I switched
Fucking
to
suck a dick. I don't know.
a mage.
You can still do that, George.
Then from a mage, now I'm a cleric. A mage was the majority of the time.
You good?
What you got to do is you got to get a nozzle so that it's a little tiny stream, but it shoots really far.
All right, so completely changing the subject here. Let's get a round of MGBs out just in case anybody died. Looks like we should all be out, or we should be in quick resting mode here. So The rundown on this one is we're going to kill the Avatar of War. They're going to pull him into that corner off to the southeast, and we're going to tank him over there. We are going to get series of spawns in this one, additions. Weapons die first.
The 108.
As you only need one assist on this, that's going to be Stills. All right, so this is the first part of this one. Our goal is bend the knee. So everybody make sure that you can duck and that you can see yourself being ducked.
Do you have a Are you in a guild?
Especially the attack. Are you tanking?
I don't know about the other guilds, but I know about Knights of Infinity on. I don't know what server you're on either, but on Ironavai, KOI.
I'm tanking it.
If you're a cleric, it's pretty consistent groups. Oh, yeah, that's awkward.
Also, while we're sitting here, make yourself an empty bandolier. That's range, primary, secondary, ammo.
I mean, I feel like if you oh, hold on 1 second.
That one's going to be important upstairs.
Make sure KL2 is enabled on Gina.
Well, if they just kicked you for 100 players. I mean, if you were interested in raiding, I know we can definitely use clerics. Yeah, if it was just an activity, yeah, you should be able to get back in. Just talk to a one of the officers or something like that, or yeah, just I guess reapply. They used to be in.
Then ads, then name.
That's what I recommend. I really like it. It's one of the best guilds I've been in quite a while, actually.
Sorry, I don't speak monosyllabic Neanderthalic grunts. At least not without Oxmo's mom around.
Ooh. You mean Vatiker's mom?
Vatiker and Oxmo were brothers?
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
Plot twist.
The big reveal. All right, so let's do a quick. Looks like everybody's got buffs. Let's do a quick AFK check out here into the north hallway just to make sure people are here.
Oh.
Sildy, are you awake?
Yeah, I'm just
okay. Evil, MG, you guys awake?
I can't even see Sildy. There's just like this big shield over here.
It's not a shield, it's a surfboard.
I'm big.
Got off my house last night.
I thought it was a card table.
What was it, the front door?
Yeah, my heating bill is immense.
All right, everybody, let's move back in and let's get this one on the road. And remember, stack everything up. AEs are fine.
Celestial Regan cast.
Ready? Yep. All right, Gumlek, you can come back in now. All right, Tech, give us a count.
31.
you going that way?
I don't know.
Juice.
Just seeing if you're paying attention.
Make sure the DPS feel my pain.
Promised cast.
Better this way.
First set of ads is now, so get ready to pull off. You can actually pull off and get
Promised
on the
heal finished.
giant that's here. Now axes, so no damage.
Celestial rapidity.
No damage on the name.
Sets.
Crouch.
Stills, birdie, ass dragon, duck.
Loose axe killed me.
Me too.
Get away from
I tried
avatar.
to res you, but somebody beat me.
Stand
too.
up.
Back
Saying
up
when
if you don't want to get flung.
When we say AAs are okay, that means you got to grab the fucking aggro.
Safe
but
to
we can't
return.
AE.
Promised cast.
What do you mean by a lot of click?
Swap to the next deck.
Not with me. He's playing.
These
with
all
Jace.
need slows and debuffs.
Promised heal damaging. Promised cast.
He's gonna kill the lowest ones.
Heal big. Celestial
Swap to the
rapidity
next
down.
decks.
Promised heal finished.
There's a free tank. Grab target 8.
Hey, nice job, people, without even being called for it.
Gina helped out quite nicely.
It
Get
usually
away from
does.
avatar.
Swap to the next decks.
Promised cast. Safe to return. Promised heal finished. Promised
Swap
cast.
to the next decks.
Rodney,
Promised
Rona,
cast.
Bordegon. Rodney, Rona,
Celestial
Bordegon.
Regan
Duck.
cast. Promised heal finished.
Swap to the next decks.
Promised heal finished. Promised cast.
Garrett, go ahead and Paragon.
Damaging. Get away from avatar. Heal big. Promised heal finished. Promised cast. Safe to return.
Direct damage only make casters, as in like wizards and mages. You can do some damage to push the next set.
Swap to the spectator.
Promised cast.
The bottom one.
Promised heal finished.
Hamster wheel, Bordegon, Sildy. Hamster wheel, Bordegon, Sildy, Duck.
Promised heal finished. Promised cast. Promised
Direct
heal
damage
finished.
only. Yeah, there's the next set,
Promised
so stay
cast. Healing
off. Get on
frenzy
the
down.
axes.
Get away from avatar.
If you don't want to go for a fling, be on the
Shining
left
down.
backside or back off.
Promised cast. Safe to return. Promised heal finished. Promised cast.
Gen Theory,
Promised heal
myself,
finished.
lands,
Damaging.
Tubi Monk. Gen Theory, Tubi Monk, me.
Celestial Regan cast. Heal big. Promised heal finished.
Finish off the last axe.
Flurry of life down. Flurry of life down.
Direct damage casters can go ahead and do some damage on him.
Promised cast.
Up to the Guardian, please.
Get away from Avatar. Promised heal finished. Promised cast. Safe to return. Crouch.
Ass Dragon, Icewind, Benny Mage. Ass Dragon, Icewind, Benny Mage, Duck.
Promised heal finished. Stand up. Promised cast.
Swap to the axe.
Stay off, get onto the axe.
Promised heal finished. Damaging.
Get on the other axe.
Get away from Avatar. Heal big.
I'm just going to keep this giant that
Riss
nobody wants to
Sildy,
tank.
Tubi Monk. Riss Sildy, Tubi Monk, Duck.
Safe to return.
Go ahead and just kill those two. Direct damage casters. Push them to 65.
Promised cast.
Is he pushed into the wall?
Melee, you can, once it's dead, no further than 65.
I'm
DI
pulling him
popped
out
on
before
rat
he
heals.
leashes.
Promised heal finished. Promised cast.
Is that the first time you've pulled out before something happened?
Bad at that.
Fearbringer, Bordegon, Vadakar. Bordegon,
Promised
Fearbringer,
heal
Vadakar,
finished.
Duck.
Get away from Avatar.
All damage off.
Safe to return. Promised cast.
And no more damage on him. None at all.
Swap to the axe, please. The top axe.
Damaging. Promised heal finished. Heal big. Promised cast.
Carnage, you can Paragon, please.
Promised heal finished.
Genthermy, Clink, K-Brook.
Get away from Avatar. Promised cast. Safe to return.
Nice job, everybody, so far. Keep it up.
Stuck on the wall, man.
Promised heal finished. Promised cast.
Okay, didn't listen, but everybody upstairs. Let the tank pick up the ad and the namer. Let them get it in position.
Did we get it?
Well, we probably got bend the knee because we pushed them up before we got another set.
Promised heal
Another call.
finished.
Okay, go kill the giant, and then we can
Promised
start on him.
cast.
Just remember, at this point, every time a sacrifice is called, a random 5 people can die. If you're unlucky.
Promised heal finished.
And start on him. No sacks.
Promised cast. Yelp down.
Swords are spawned.
Promised heal finished.
Get ready to pull off.
Offer a sacrifice.
Okay, everybody
Promised
on the
cast.
blades. Pull them back away from him.
D I popped on eternal lights.
Here come the minions. Tanks pick them up.
Promised cast.
Get them close so we can
Promised
AE
heal
them.
finished.
And pick them up. And we got 2 more blades. So get them all up. Blades first.
Sorry.
D I popped on Xerkers. Promised heal finished. D I popped on
I just wanted to
Gumlex.
try to kill Taxar, and this was
Celestial
the only way.
rapidity.
I almost died too.
Promised cast. Promised heal finished. Promised cast. Promised heal finished. Promised cast. Celestial rapidity down. Promised cast. Promised heal finished.
Vaticar Carnage landing, no weapons.
Offer a
Sword
sacrifice.
spawning. 5 people dying.
Promised heal finished.
Rodney, Jal, those are the people that died. Get those up. Get on
Promised
the blades.
cast.
Pull them back.
Celestial Riggin cast. Promised heal finished. Promised cast.
Back on him.
Rodney, you accept res?
Swords are coming
Promised
again.
heal finished. Offer a sacrifice.
5 people ink to die. Blades are up. Pull them back.
Get away from Ray.
Ass Dragon, Benassi, Omerta, East. Ass Dragon Omerta,
Promised cast.
Banasi, run east. Get away from us. Garrick, once they're up, Paragon. Those 5 that died.
Promised heal finished. Promised cast.
Kabrook, Oxmo, Rona, Dreadrot, Prima Donna, Good, no weapons.
Offer a sacrifice.
Next sacrifice, 5 dying. Here comes the next set of ads. Blades
DI
first.
popped on Gumlex. Promised heal finished. Promised cast.
Eternal Light East. Eternal Light East. Someone pull it off Eternal Light.
Promised cast.
ToV Monk East.
Promised heal finished.
Goud MGB.
Swords spawning.
Celestial Rigon cast. Promised heal finished. Promised cast.
Get on the blades. Pull them back. Grinaldi,
Promised
Stills,
heal
Clicknick,
finished.
Stills, Nobody,
Promised
Evilon, and
cast.
Kennig, no weapons.
Promised heal finished.
Finish out the minions.
Promised cast.
Icewind, Banasi, East. Get away from the raid. Fearbringer, East. Get away from the raid.
Promised heal finished. Promised cast. Offer a sacrifice.
5 people dying.
Promised heal fin. DI popped on Seethings.
Back on him.
Promised heal finished.
Swords spawning. Next set of ads incoming. Tanks ready for all 4.
Promised
Some
cast.
of you need to make a band.
Offer a sacrifice.
Snarb, Zerker, Rona, and Torito, Prima Donna, Nobody. Take off your weapons. Missile, run east. Seiko, run east.
Promised cast. Promised heal finished.
Got another set
DI
of blades
popped
up.
on Clinkets. Promised heal finished. Promised cast. Celestial Rigon cast. Promised heal finished. Promised cast.
Vortigern, east, away from the raid.
Yelp down.
Next 5 dying.
Offer a sacrifice.
Finish out the minions.
Promised heal finished.
Omerta east, away from the raid. Koenig east, away from the raid.
Healing Frenzy down. Remove weapons.
Ass Dragon, Barracks, and
DI
Lanny,
popped on
Koenig, Evelon,
Androcles.
Oxmo, no weapons. Blades are spawning.
Promised cast.
Carnage, you can hit your
Re-equip
Paragon.
weapons.
Can we just pwn him?
Yeah, just off tank everything and go. Just kill him. Tanks get raid off tank. Here come the other two set of ads.
Promised heal finished. Promised cast. Celestial Regan cast. Flurry of life down. Offer a sacrifice.
Last set of dying.
Promised cast. Promised heal finished.
Congrats, Carnage.
Thank you so very much, everybody.
Yay, man.
Finally.
It's about damn
Lock
time.
down.
Woohoo!
Promised heal finished.
I appreciate y'all doing it so much for me. It really does mean a lot. Thank you.
That'll be 2 million to everyone in the raid.
No, I didn't use your body, Koenig.
Right now, if you're doing the earring, there are 3 pieces in here. Send a tell to Benny Mage with the status of your current trade skill earring for this expansion.
So we're gonna say leave to this fella and go to the next one.
Leave unfortunately doesn't do it in this zone.
It's okay. Well,
Nobody wants the piece for the earring?
No, I already got it.
Do you have it open to alts yet, Benny?
I was gonna say I got one of my ults outside.
You know, we're at the point where they're starting to rot.
Might as well just pick 3 people and give it to them.
Again, is there anybody that's going to work on the earring with a tune that's on the raid?
I'll do it with my tank, maybe, if we need it.
All right, just send a tell on who you want it. In the future, we'll need to have them keyed up to get in here, get it, and get the hell out. Angel, right now, no takers.
Still
Oh,
in the
never
gen
mind.
chat.
The tells are coming in now.
Yeah, sell them.
They're no good without having all the raids.
Oh.
All right. I guess I need to prioritize this. Who is here that can take it right now without causing a 10-minute delay?
I've got my alt sitting at the banner if it's open to alts.
Got a Chagi sitting outside as well.
All right. So, Ichkata, Angel Fairies, and what other alt is sitting outside? I've got a tell from Hamsterfield, Garfield.
Garfield's a main.
Oh, so
Whoever's
then it's
closest.
Garfield is definitely one of them, and then Angel Fairies is a main that's here. Who's sitting right outside?
Hitchagi and Lamorte.
All right, Lamorte was the first tell then, so Lamorte.
He's probably got a better chance to actually get on raids anyways.
It's Lamort.
Well, it's French.
And they spelled
church it up, dirt.
Is that how you say nerd in French?
Yeah.
It's a Thomas Mallory book, right?
Yeah, The Death of King Arthur. Lamort d'Arthur.
Did you get those, Wrath?
1450s, 1500s.
There you go.
There.
Yes. I am zoning in with the banner. I don't need raid invite, just the DZ.
And let me know when you're in here and at the chest, and I'll dump it off to you.
It's ToF's 1 now, is that correct?
That is correct. You hear, Wrath? Is that you?
Yeah, I don't have one assigned to Lamorte.
You have to wait like 10 or 15 minutes.
Oh, no, I got it. Yeah, it just, I had it set to greet or need or whatever, and it just auto dumped finally. Thank you.
No, actually, you weren't showing up in the list yet. I couldn't assign it to you.
And when I took that DZ ad, I was given a warning that I was going to get a bunch of lockouts for that event, which is cool, I guess.
Oh, Mort don't care.
Nah. But, I mean, despite the fact that I wasn't there for the killing, I got all of the lockouts, just for people who love all that.
And
back-end
you also
stuff.
got the currency too.
No, I didn't get currency.
No,
because we had 54 in raid.
Yeah,
Oh,
54
yeah.
people got currency already.
What about
But more than 54 get the lockouts.
Right, everybody in the DZ gets the currency, I thought it was, and everybody in the raid gets the lockout.
Oh, it's DZ. If we had 53 in the DZ, then he being 54 would have gotten the currency.
Correct, yeah.
I keep thinking you guys are talking about Jay-Z, like the rapper. Completely different.
Right, and as soon as I land in Eastern Waste, I'll kick that expedition.
So I guess we're doing the no slow, huh?
That is correct.
Oh. No, I don't click nothing. I just run around.
I think Daybreak's doing this very slow zone again.
Are we gonna retry it if we fail it
As
pretty quick?
intended.
And nope, if we fail it quick, we're just gonna go for it. As soon as I land, I'll get you re-invited there, nobody.
Not a problem.
Andrew, can you and I get together? I don't think the loot count's going to need you, just ToV targets. Do you think we can knock that out tonight?
Yeah, I think we can do that.
What did I do?
Whatever it was, I wasn't mad the first time, but when you did it again, I fucking got pissed.
Did what? I've just been zoning for 4 minutes.
only did it again because she liked it.
When you were told not to and you did it anyway, that's what it gets to be.
Ronaldo, you're sending your MGBs out into general, not the KOI healers.
Like, you're just selling buffs, dude.
He's looking for donations. That's why people are randomly coming up to you in BOK and handing you plat. Now you know. He was wondering, like, would they fucking like me here?
The worst of it is they're all pissed off back there because they didn't get their buff either.
Where's this guy going? I just paid him.
Tomorrow patch day or something?
Okay, so knights unload for Shadow Knights, protest for power, and protest for honor for paladins?
Correct.
Take it off your damn spell bar. That way you can't even potentially hit it by accident. That's
And
what
be
happened the last
careful.
time.
Be careful when you load your spell sets that you don't load a spell set that has it on it.
Or if you load it, unload it, you can still keep the good spell cast, just not that one.
AOI booting the mercenaries.
Nalty, you're missing your shield.
I'm sorry?
Who's hot mic in the typing?
Gotta say, Lance, you had me scared a couple of times when you didn't call the names out for a couple sets there.
I just wanted to see what you were going to do.
Had me panicking. I bit my tongue. I almost called them out once for you.
You were thinking it so hard you made him duck.
Hey, they did what they were supposed to do, which is listen to it and do what they're told.
That's a funny way of pronouncing Dovat.
When everybody's inside, can we get a full round of MGBs, please? Empowered banner is inside.
Okay, this is a really good one to make sure that you shrink on, because it really reduces the number of collisions, and we got to bounce people in and out of the hallways fairly quickly. So.
I'm still zoning, guys.
Yeah, that's a rough one, Board. I think we got that one the first few times by accident because we took so long.
Yeah, I just think I had work that night.
We're doing the no slow, right?
Correct. That is our primary focus. I think ice. I think you're hitting your key up.
Back.
Welcome back.
Hamster Wheel, Angel Fairies, and Sonara, however you say it. When those three people are in zone, go ahead and toss your MGBs.
Drop your old mod rods. If you'd like a new mod rod, I'll cast it in about 10 seconds.
Skins out.
All right, so this one we are not going to kill the non-restless ones. We're going to leave them alone. So.
So I should have no AEs just in case.
I think AEs are really less of an issue on this one.
Okay, no, I was just curious about my claws because I know they don't have a lot of hit points on them restless.
All right, so team or groups 4, 6, 8, you are team 1. Groups 5, 7, 9, you are team 2. We're going to start with team 1 in the Bravo Charlie hallway. Team 2 will start out on the ice tonight.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Team 1 is going to be in the Bravo Charlie hallway. Team 2 is going to start out on the ice tonight.
Okay. Slow belts are fine. It's just no protest for power, protest for honor, Uni, Shaz, Turgers, any of that shit.
So Steels is MA for Team 2, correct?
Correct.
Hey Rodney, can you shrink up?
Say team one's in the hallways.
Yep, team 1 is starting in the hallway tonight. ToV Monk is the main assist for team 1. Stills is the main assist for team 2. It's a little backwards, so raid assist 1 is Stills, raid assist 2 is ToV.
Kind of odd because he's in.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch that around. That's hurting my OCD.
Just rename the teams.
Yeah, that hurts my OCD too, so we'll do this.
Slipping on the ice and then staying still as it's still moving bothers me.
All right, so the rundown on this one is bad things spawn in the rooms. One team, we have to keep 1/3 of our people on the slippery ice at all times. Do not fall in the pit. Falling in the pit is a bad idea.
You might want to take Spirit Attack off too.
Yeah, attack. You can call the rooms that have spawns.
Okay.
Everybody's in the zone. Everybody check your buffs. If you need a buff, send a tell.
Now, out in the middle, it is very slippery, so you are going to move around. So when we call for teams to switch out, make sure you come out onto the ice before the other team goes out into the hallways. Because if we don't have 1/3 of our people on that slippery ice, we get hit with the debuff goes faster and everybody gets pushed around. And you do have to be on the ice. If you get bumped up onto the wall because the specters out there will throw you around, get off the wall.
Tack, did I say go ahead and do the calls?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
And remember, no killing anything that does not have restless in the name. Even the specters out there, necros dot the hell out of everything and anything that says restless.
We're only going for the no slows achievement, correct?
Correct. Can't really think of anything else that I'm missing there.
Why do we have all these familiars up? Aren't they just another thing to bump into when you're trying to get into and out of a room?
Yeah, I don't know why they just don't put them on auto leave.
Just make your familiars leave, folks. There's no reason to have the added avatars.
Sorry about that. I was throwing him because I died. I wanted the little buff. I got rid of him.
The buff is fine, but you can make the avatar go away. Garfield, Evelon, please make your familiars go away.
There's a little block to check, and it'll automatically go away.
I got a familiar.
Well, I think it was a rank 3 familiar, but yeah, you had it up.
Down that.
What does the achievement look like there?
No slows.
Viewers gonna have to be on their game, no slows.
Spell shouldn't be on your spell bar if you think you're gonna click it.
Even if you don't think you're gonna click it.
Right, they should be on your spell bar anyway.
Oh,
No slows or heals.
Yeah, it's a habit. So I already moved mine.
And if you're tempted to slow, don't slow. Necros, don't slow. Nobody slow.
Smack yourself if you think you're gonna slow. Then you'll stop.
Does Mallow count as a slow?
Negative.
I just deleted it.
Stills is watching the parse to see who slows.
Shining down.
I have side bets.
All right, Jiggy, take that invitation and get in here.
Okay, can we get in on that action?
You talking about who slows or who is slow?
All right, one more time. Groups 4, 6, 8. You are team
That's
1.
a great question.
Groups 5, 7, 9.
I don't
You
know.
are team
The
2.
Necros.
Team 1 start out in the Bravo Charlie hallway. Team 2 start out on the ice.
The Necros, we don't really have that many Necros actually on our raids, but the ones that we do have don't fuck up like at all. They're actually really good. Yeah, they're almost all undead mobs. There's a few at least in this instance that are not undead, but yeah, no, most of them are really, really good. Yeah, fair enough.
Delta next.
Promised cast.
So team, is that still Bravo or is that?
Healing frenzy down.
No, you should be in Delta.
Okay.
You in Delta?
Promised heal finished.
Yeah, it's
Team,
dead.
Team 2, go ahead and swap. That one's
Promised
not
cast.
reachable. Or at least melee can swap.
Team 1 X-ray.
Team 1
Celestial
X-ray.
rapidity down.
White.
A2V, one of the restless in the middle is going to be low. Well,
Got
both
it.
of them are.
Promised cast.
Focus.
Promised heal finished.
What's your next?
Delta.
Team 1 to Delta, and then we'll swap.
Promised heal finished.
And Alpha next.
Okay, so Team 2 line up on Alpha. Line up only on the outside of Alpha. Team 1 center, 1 center. Team 2 getting
DI
Alpha.
popped on Clinkets.
Bravo next.
Don't kill the that Shadow Bone.
It's restless.
Now there's a regular Shadow Bone up too.
Team 2 to Bravo, 2 to Bravo. And someone killed it.
At least they didn't slow it.
Yeah.
X-ray when this one dies.
Yelp down. Promised cast.
Team 2 X-ray.
Promised heal finished. Promised
Zulu
cast.
next.
I apologize to the guys who are going to run into Yankee Zulu. I'm trying to pull him back, but he just wants to sit there.
Promised cast.
Okay, we're gonna do the Zulu,
Promised
and then
heal
we'll do a swap.
finished.
So Team 2 to Zulu.
Bravo
Promised
next.
heal finished.
So Team 1, you can line up on Bravo. Do not go in.
Is one gonna be like sub 30 stills?
Flurry of life down.
Thank you, sir. Did you hit the low one too?
Oh yeah, those are all dead.
Don't kill that plain Shadow Beast. Okay, Team 2 center,
killing
2
the
to the
Shadow
center. Kakashi, get off of that. Team 1 getting Alpha. God damn it, people.
So just to reiterate, if it does not have the word restless in the name and you're attacking it, you're doing it wrong. That one was loose, though. There was no tank on it.
Promised
If you
cast.
could punt it away or
Yelp
just
down.
send it off somewhere
D.
without
I popped
damaging
on
it, that would
seethings.
be great. I'm not sure if we can or not, though. So
So you said Alpha, but half people went Bravo, half people went Alpha.
So where's
Promised
that
heal
one?
finished.
Or Alpha.
So Team 1 getting Alpha, which is the far left room.
Far right.
Well, if you're looking at it, it's to the far left. If I'm looking at Alpha, it's on the left.
Shining down on Androcles.
Just stay in that room. Don't go anywhere until something's called.
Yeah, there's nothing up.
So just stay there. If you see a non-rest, get on.
Whiskey.
Okay, Team 1 whiskey. Team 1 whiskey.
Do not kill the shadow bone.
D. I popped on seethings.
Once whiskey's dead, we'll do a swap again.
I've got Yankee Zulu after that.
Okay, so we got. So Team 2, you'll line up on Yankee Zulu.
Promised cast.
After once whiskey's dead.
I'm seeing a lot of people running into the wrong rooms here. So
why?
Take your res, Angel Fairies. Thank you.
Get off the wall.
Promised heal finished.
Okay, Team 1 center. 1 center. Two Yankee. 2 to Yankee.
Alpha next.
Go
10-4.
west, Angel.
Called it.
So Team 2 to Alpha?
Yes.
2 Alpha.
Promised cast.
And then once this one's dead, stay here.
Promised heal
Bravo.
finished.
Team 2 to Bravo. 2 to Bravo. 1 room over.
I'm at a 1 on the debuff team too, so for swapping.
and remember, if you get a little punt like that, get off of the walls.
Whiskey.
Team 2 will go out in the center.
That's a Shadow Beast. It's not Restless. You're thinking Delta.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Delta.
Team 2 to center. 2 to center.
And we should be clear. Team 2's clear of the debuff.
Team 1 go Delta. Team 1 to Delta.
Celestial Riggin cast.
There's the rest of the shade in the middle if you guys don't see it.
Angel Fairies, get out of the hall and into the center. Now, please.
Just call her if she's in
I
your
am.
group.
It just takes us a long time to get the call off.
No, I know. I wasn't sure if Kennig knew to just do it.
He's
That's
already
why.
done it. He already called
Been
it.
doing it.
Alpha next.
So Team 1 Alpha. Team 1 to Alpha. Garrick, when you pass next room, go ahead and Paragon.
Yankee.
Team 1 to Yankee.
Yelp down.
Dotters is a new shade right in the center.
I'm gonna target him.
You can assist me. I've got it.
Bravo next. Actually, go to X-ray.
Promised
Closer.
cast.
Team 1 X-ray. And then we'll swap as soon as you get that one dead. Because I'm back at 4 again.
Promised heal finished.
So we got X-ray. Where are the other? What's the other room?
Bravo.
Okay, so Team 2, you'll go to Bravo once we get when we call the swap.
Celestial Riggin cast.
Okay, Team 1 center, 1 to center. 2 Bravo, 2 to Bravo. Stay here, don't leave. Everybody get in so you're dropping on your debuff.
DI
We'll wait
popped on
till sun
and drop,
spawns.
please.
Someone,
Why are you
you got
taking
the
that
Shadow
much
Bone.
damage?
Excellent.
The Restless out in the center is targetable casters. You can still cast on it.
Just keep waiting.
Yeah, I keep my pet on it.
Whiskey.
Whiskey, so Team 2 to Whiskey, 2 to Whiskey.
Yelp down.
We are currently at 5.
We're at 3.
Well, we got hit with the debuff while you guys were in the middle.
Delta.
Team 2 to Delta.
It's one of whiskey.
Another one of whiskey.
Okay, so stay at Whiskey and we'll swap after the Whiskey's dead.
Promised cast.
So the next one will be in Delta for Team 1, right?
Yes, so Team 1 will line up on Delta.
Everyone's doing great. We're almost done.
Promised heal finished. Promised cast.
Team 2 center, 2 to the center. 1 out into the out, or 1 into Whiskey.
Delta.
Or Delta, I'm sorry, 1 into what? Delta.
Promised heal finished. Promised cast.
Yankee.
Promised heal finished.
Carnage, when you pass through, you can Paragon 2, please.
Alpha
Promised
next.
cast.
So Team 1, you'll go to Alpha.
Promised heal finished.
Team 1 over to Alpha.
DI popped on Androcles.
When Alpha's dead, we're gonna pull a swap again. We're just gonna have to go every couple rooms.
What are you guys at? Because we're at 5 or 6 still.
We're at 4 now, so that's why. Well, we'll go one more room, one more kill.
X-ray.
So team 1 to X-ray when that one's dead.
Promised cast.
We only need 5%.
Promised heal finished.
It's like 2 kills.
So team 1, you're on X-ray.
Promised cast.
There's one up in Zulu and one in Bravo Charlie.
So team 2, line up on Bravo Charlie.
Once we kill that one in Bravo Charlie, we're done, right?
Probably.
Okay, so Wrath, you want to just tank?
Promised heal finished.
We can hit.
What do you want? You want
Just
another
Bravo
one?
Charlie.
No, tank it without doing any.
Team 1 into the center. 1 into the center.
You want me to grab that one in Yankee?
Yeah, because Bravo's gonna die. So
Yeah, and
team
that's
2 into the hall. 2
that's
into
the
Bravo.
one. That's one that you'll tank while they're killing the boss. So one has to be aggroed.
Who is in Bravo?
2 is in the
Promised
Bravo.
cast.
Yes. Ah, actually, everybody out. Go kill.
Promised heal finished. Celestial rapidity. Celestial Riggin cast. Promised cast. Yelp down. Celestial Riggin cast.
Excellent job.
Healing Frenzy down.
Grass.
That's twice in a
yeah.
row I survived.
Congrats.
So we can never come back here, right? Is that the
Promised
plan?
heal finished.
Yay.
I'll get some achievements to do in tops 2 and 3.
I said last week I liked this event, and then I played a healer in it, and it is absolutely miserable.
No, we
Celestial
play
rapidity
Uno
down.
and Vol. It's so boring.
It's another day in the office.
This is like the worst event for healers. It's so boring.
Probably tanks too.
I would think it was, yeah. With tanks, you just stand in a room and look at 4 walls.
Okay, with tanks, it's exciting when you get chain mobs, but like when you're that room that just gets one all event, you just, whatever.
And then it's the Shadow Bone too.
I read a Deadpool comic during one raid. It was awesome. The one where he kills everyone.
Like, when does that not happen?
We beat Enraged, didn't we?
I think so, yes.
Are we done for the evening?
Yes, that was all I had on the plan for the evening.
Wait, we're not. Oh, TOFs 2 and 3 are Friday.
Correct.
I mean, we have time to do TOFs 2 if you wanted to give it a stab.
We got to do the Guild Bank loot ROM. We've been behind on that, and we didn't get it done over the weekend. We got to get it done tonight.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going to bed early. Not all of us are Pacific time.
Well, that was a great run tonight, guys.
Yeah, quick and clean.
Well, we're done. Achievement wants to go to bed. Pretty unbelievable.
I know, he logs on early, does all of his AP stuff, and then wants to go to bed. Ugh.
Well, it's kind of like a guy after sex. As soon as he's done, it's bedtime.
It's
not. It's pizza time.
No time for cuddling. It's just close your eyes and go.
Exactly.
Your wives are so lucky.
Yeah.
Congrats, by the way, Stills.
Lanson, you appreciate a good joke, man. Hold on a second.
Oh boy.
I'd say my wife is the absolute luckiest, honestly. She brought me ice cream mid raid.
That's awesome.
Does she have a sister?
Now your
That,
keys are
that
all
makes
sticky.
her lucky.
Yeah, I let her bug me when it's raid time.
Yeah, tributes off.
Thank you, Star.
And move your food too.
All right, justice clear. Send us home.
And who do you have to pay, Stills?